This is the Gallatin Pike Blues. If this stray dog I keep on howling, I believe I'm gonna lose my mind. He cries all the night through, keeping his stray dog time. Some folks say they live on the right side, some folks say they live on the wrong. But it's all the same to me when I got no one waiting at home. Jackson walked down to the river on his way up to Washington. Then he shot a man, oh, calling him a coward, then washed his hands. Where the policeman is hiding out, he gonna make your life a living hell. He's got your old room waiting at the Davidson County Jail. That's unfortunately true. Well, I gave you good reason to doubt me, and I gave you good reason to roam. Watch me jump back off this old freight, call this crooked pike my home. From the Cumberland, I can see the stones where they laid John Hartford down, and his song still plays so gentle on all our minds. Turn your radio on. Thank you. I wrote a song for my family. I'm the youngest of 7. Spoiled rotten. Sure, you can go ahead and be a songwriter. Go ahead. Yeah, you do that. Well, the rest of us will go to school. Work in banks and stuff. Be lawyers. My brothers taught me quite a bit, and sisters too. Thank God for the sisters. Wouldn't be here without them. That leaves my mom and dad to address in this song. It's called You Don't Really Know Me. You don't really know me. You really know next to nothing about me. I'll take you by the hand, help you understand. You don't really know me. I was born by a raging river to a mother that did deliver 6 children to no harm. I was the 7th she held in her arms. Sisters taught me how to tie my shoes. My brothers taught me the deep river blues. One told me I could write a book. The other showed me how to bait a hook. You don't really know me. You really know next to nothing about me. I'll take you by surprise, help you realize you don't really know me. You don't really know me. Sometimes you learn from your mistakes. Other times you stubbornly nurse the pain. Either way, it takes more than one mistake to define a lifetime or trace a lifeline. Yeah, you don't really know me. You don't really know me. You really know next to nothing about me. I'll take you by surprise, help you realize it's not just all the miles in between all the goodbyes. It's what will never end and how I will defend the freedom that I need, the love that I believe, the feeling underneath, the lines that go between, to give you some idea of what I really feel. You could get to know me. You don't really know me. Now you may know. Thank you. Right. Decided to finger pick that one instead of flat picking it really loud. But what a beautiful sounding room to play music in. Thanks for coming to hang out with Jason and I tonight. I'm starting to see the Matt Damon. I'm starting to figure it out. When I was a baby, I got Winston Churchill all the time. Then I grew up into Michael J. Fox. That was a good one for a while. That worked good in the high school era, I'll tell you. College became Paul McCartney. It was just amazing times. And last week in Chicago, a guy loudly in a coffee shop said, "You look like Bilbo Baggins." The whole coffee shop heard him say it. I said, "I'm way taller than that dude." Way taller. Got me. What will be next? Don't. Save it for later. I wrote a song about songwriters. I started this in Okima, Oklahoma, the birthplace of Woody Guthrie. And I finished it in Kansas City at the Folk Alliance, which is a big old songwriter stew. Lots of, just a petri dish of capos and such. Spit swapping harmonicas. It's dangerous. But a lot of great songwriters go there, and we all talk about maybe getting to play this bar someday, so I'm glad I finally got here. This is called Burning Star. I heard your voice out in the parking lot. It was 3 a.m. The bar doors were all locked. A bottle was passed with an old guitar, and you conjured the sound of a burning star, burning star, burning star. The night sky spits fire wherever you are, and wherever you are is another place you'll never be again. We can all see hell dancing in your eyes as you're crossing the pond, tossing out your lines. You might reel one in, but you'll never get far, only warmed by the embers of a burning star, burning star, burning star. The night sky spits fire wherever you are, burning star, burning star, scattering ashes over battle scar, and wherever you are is another place you'll never be again. I'm listening to you now in this hotel room. I hear you singing Two Girls or some lonesome tune. I only see a shadow of who you really are, just ash and smoke signals from a still burning star, burning star, burning star. Spits fire wherever you are, burning star, burning star, scattering ashes over battle scar, and wherever you are, there you go, and wherever you go, there you are, and wherever you are is another place you'll never be again. Thank you. All right, I snuck a Townes Van Zandt song title in there for you. Maybe you got it. Yeah, I got to play a gig with Townes a year before he passed. It was one of my first shows, actually. We got a little drunk, and, you know, the night is less romantic for me as time goes on. It gets pretty heavy thinking about it, and I ended up talking about it a lot because of his kind of influence on songwriters all over the planet. I'm now a dad, and I have a teenage daughter that I'm attempting to get to drop out of school so she can join me out here on the road and drive, sell merch. Although Matt is crushing it back there. Thank you, Matt. Yeah. It's not enough to write these songs and make these little witty stories for you guys. We got to run a small shopping mall as well. That's what we do. I feel lucky. Also, I'm going to burn this shirt after this show. This is the last. I'm retiring this shirt. I found some clothespins back in your office there. I kept it going for one more show. I'm going to play a love song. I bought that book, that Townes Van Zandt song book, at Butch Hancock's. Butch Hancock had a store called Lubbock or Leave It in Austin. It was my first South by Southwest, and I bought it from him. And then when I opened up for Townes, I was superstitious to ask him to sign the book. So my friend did, and they must have told him that it was for me, because he wrote in the book, "Tim, take the money and run." I did not take his advice. Yet. This is called Next to You. To my friends who traveled down and got in the show, yeah, good to see you. Let me be next to you. I want to understand. Let me be next to you. Then we can watch the band. Let me be next to you under your ceiling fan. I can hear every song better when I'm next to you. Please don't pull all of them stops out on me when you think you've been cheated. But I know I've lain some wild ones down before I heard the sound of your voice, and you drowned out all the noise I'd made till now. So let me be next to you. I want to understand. Let me be next to you. Then we can watch the band. Let me be next to you, right under your ceiling fan. And I can hear every note better when I'm next to you. I want to wake up singing every word you said. Oh yeah, yeah. Do you understand me? Yeah, let me be next to you. I want to understand. Let me be next to you. Then we can watch the band. Let me be right next to you under your ceiling fan. I can hear every song better when I'm next to you under your ceiling fan. I can hear everything better when I'm next to you. Yeah, yeah. Let me be next to you. All right. Come on, let me be next to you. so much. So, I am from the Buckeye State. Don't get mad. Never been to the beach in Texas before. I was talking to my daughter today. Yeah, beach in Tennessee, not good. Yeah. The skiing is better up there, though. I've mentioned fishing twice in this show already, so I'm just working up to let you know that when I come back, I'd like to get some work done with you fisher friends. I was a street musician for a long time with this here black Gibson guitar. It's from the 80s, the Rat Poison era. Every rose has its thorn. Black Gibson. My brothers and sisters made sure I didn't just listen to Rat and Poison, though. They got me onto the John Prine. They got me onto the songwriters, the Chris Christophersons. Eventually, the Lucinda Williamses. But as a street musician for 7 full years, I also was an au pair in Paris. I know. People let you take care of their children. Same guitar, same shirt, basically. I was au pair in Paris for a full year, and on that year, this band called the Grateful Dead came through town, and I did not go to the show. I know. But I slept as many hippies as I could on the floor of my flat, and they stacked up very nicely. And I'm sure the place still smells beautiful. In the morning, one of them pointed at this guitar and said, "Does that guitar have a name?" I said, "No." He said, "Paco." So he named my guitar Paco, and then that restaurant named their restaurant after my guitar. And they don't let you in there if you're wearing a baseball hat, and I say bullshit to that. Yeah. Somebody I know, a good friend of mine, Matt Damon, was kicked out of that bar for wearing a baseball hat. Bullshit. I didn't know it was that kind of town. This song is called Broken Hearted Man. Walk way up high on the highest hill for to ease my mind. Way up high on the highest hill, we're gonna ease my troubled mind. Way up on the highest hill, I won't see your low kind. I'm a broken-hearted man. Walked through the falling water, feet got soaking wet. I walked through the falling water and my feet got soaking wet. I wandered and I wandered, but I ain't stopped walking yet. I'm a broken-hearted man. Broken-hearted man has no one left to blame. Broken-hearted man hangs his head in shame. A broken-hearted man still calls out your name. Your name. Darling heartbreaker, how do you sleep at night? heartbreaker, how do you sleep at night? We all pick the poison that helps us to sleep tight, sleep tight. Now I'm a broken-hearted man, a broken-hearted man has no one left to blame. Broken-hearted man hangs his head in shame. Broken-hearted man still calls out your name. Your name. I lost your trail on the darkest night and it brought me to my knees. I lost your trail on the darkest night and it brought me to my knees. I'm praying for your happiness so I can find some peace, some peace. I'm a broken-hearted man. A broken-hearted man has no one left to blame. A broken-hearted man hangs his head in shame. A broken-hearted man still calls out your name, your name. Yes, I walk way up high on the highest hill, oh, to ease my mind. Thank you. I just beat that guitar. I beat all the rat and poison out of that guitar right there. Went out of tune. Yeah. It's getting close to the ocean. It's getting a little sensitive. So, yeah, excited to play my first Kerrville Folk Festival this year as well. I'm going to go on stage right before Hayes Carl, who I see has his own parking spot out here. I didn't park in it. Yeah. It'd be kind of nice. And, little plans in the work. Maybe come work with the Band of Heathens if I'm lucky. I did record one song with them, but people were spreading around Rice Krispie treats at the time, and the sessions went kind of haywire. For me. They nailed it. See, there's this little town called New Straitsville. And New Straitsville is a small crossroads of a town that's down in the hilly part, the southeast part of Ohio, the Appalachian part, the coal mining part, the moonshine making part. Yeah, exactly. Woo. Gets a strong woo from there. A lot of witch covens down there. It's amazing. Woo, witches. And this there was kind of an infamous coal mining strike that happened there, and the miners gathered in a cave on the outskirts of town and attempted to unionize. And because they made such good moonshine there during Prohibition, they ended up just getting real drunk and setting the mine on fire. And everybody lost their jobs, and it still burns to this day underground. This is not an environmentally kind of friendly tune. Matter of fact, it's not about coal mining at all, because I went into the mine, I went into the cave, the entrance there where you're allowed to go, and brought the guitar, and I was like, I'm going to write a classic coal mining, moonshine, strike, bustin' song. I'm going to do it. And I get in there and I realize I don't know a damn thing about coal mining, and I'm not about to make the Wikipedia page rhyme. So I just I wrote about something else I barely understand, and that's my traveling life on the road. And but I do like sitting down and playing these songs. This is fun. I was struggling with the slide. That was the first time I did that, sitting down. I was like, I figured it out though. Just got to relax. Yeah. This place is amazing. This is called the Old New Straitsville Blues. It's a future bluegrass classic, you know. Jason Eady going to take this to the top of the charts. It's happening. Broke down again on a refugee road with smoke coming out of the hood. And the man at the station says I might be broke down for good. The corn was high and so was I, between the smoke and the shine and the pills. I put my thumb out on a Route 33 for a ride through the Harkin Hill. And I get tired of these hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old new Straitsville Blues. I circled back to Circleville to find me a girl or two. One of them wouldn't jump out of the fire, and I knew what I had to do. Yes, I put my knee down on the frozen ground and I stole that girl from town. Nobody cares to see my face when I come back around. I get tired of these hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old new Straitsville, old new Straitsville Blues. So many miles behind me, how many more to go? Last that somebody offered the jug, I said, no son, I've had enough. I've had enough of these hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old new Straitsville Blues. Yes, I've had enough of your hard times, paying the traveler's dues. I'm gonna settle down in a southern town with the old new Straitsville, old new Straitsville Blues. You know, I'd like to thank my big brothers and sisters again for playing all those Doc Watson albums when I was growing up. Welcome back to the stage, Jason Eady, from Mississippi, by the way.